Welcome to the Hank Cisco Show. Don't touch that remote. Got a great show for you. You know, this show I like because it touches the heartstrings of my heart. And when you're 93 years old, you know, you like things that make you happy, make you feel good. And that's what this show's about. We're helping with the arts. And what's the arts? It covers so many things, you know, painting, singing, dancing, everything. You like to say, I always like, there's no business like show business, you know, that's all I know. Now, I want you, all my friends, that this show goes worldwide, all my paisans in Italy, okay? Go get a pen or a pencil, okay? And write this number down, 610-277-2240. Now, keep your number right there because we're going to talk about, when we get finished talking here, you want to call. You'll say, well, I want to know a little bit more. So I want to wait to the end and say, here's the number. That's the number. Keep it handy, ready to roll. Okay. So my guests today, here they are. Okay. Michael.
Yes.
Right.
Yes, sir.
Stephanie. Right?
Sorry.
Okay. Tell me what you do, who you are, and what are you doing here. And look, get your checkbooks out, okay? Keep them on the side here. We'll tell you more about it later. Go ahead.
Yes, so my name is Michael Robertson Reed. I am the executive director of the ACPPA Community Arts Center. We're a community arts
they're
center.
located?
We're on the west end of Norristown at 506 Hawes Avenue. We're in the Grace Lutheran Church.
It's right near the corner of Aryan
and Hawes.
Hawes Avenue.
Correct.
Right?
Correct.
Across from All Saints Church, right?
Correct.
Yeah, it's, I think 3 churches in one block.
Yes,
Yeah.
yes.
Yeah.
And so people can reach us. Our phone number is 610-277-2270.
I told you. See.
And our website is www.acppa.net.
All right. Now,
And
what it's all about. What do you do? Come on. Tell me what you do. Who are you?
My name is Stephanie, and I'm the Director of Education.
Talk loud because my hearing aids now got to turn it up. Go ahead.
I'm the Director of Education. So I work.
Education. All right. Now, we're talking about education, and it has to do with show business. It has to do with singing, dancing, and the children that from the ages 2 to 14. Am I right?
Yes,
Boys and girls.
boys and girls.
Okay. You educate. What do you educate them?
I teach dance.
Dancing. Oh, yeah? No singing?
We have singing, but it's not me.
You don't do the singing.
Yeah, so we have about 7 teaching artists that work with us. So we do a variety of programs during the school years, Monday through Wednesday.
In other words, during school years, you got certain hours, and then in the summer?
Correct, yeah. So during the school year from 5:30 to 7:30, kids can come to our program. They can take dance with Miss Stephanie. They can take dance with some of our other teachers.
Right, I like
They can
that.
take piano classes. They can take guitar classes. They can take a variety of visual arts classes. We have
Art.
Yes, painting, sculpting, ceramic, working with
How
tiles.
about you teach them how to box? No.
Well,
I'll put them in there. I'll tell them a little left-hand jab.
We'll teach them how to paint boxers, and then we'll teach them in ballet how to get their footwork right.
Yeah.
Because
Good, yeah.
athletics.
It's all about balance.
It's
right?
all about balance. It's
You know,
all about
boxing
balance.
is all balance. You know, one of the greatest fighters, when I boxed professional, I happened to be trained in the same gym, Sugar Ray Robinson. He was a dancer. He would warm up in the dressing room, you know, boom, 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 and then and boxing is all footwork, you know, moving in, moving out, moving aside, left, you know. So
Absolutely.
and every child should learn something about music or art, something about to help on later on in life. You want to do something like me. I got so many things going on. I'm 93. I got this show. I go over here. I go over there. Help somebody over there. I'm the ambassador of Norristown. If anybody gets any parking tickets in Norristown, mention my name, pay the fine. Go ahead.
Absolutely. So,
Right.
so yeah, we feel that the arts are very important. So in addition to the school year art training programs that we have an after-school arts immersion programs. Children are able to come to that program and get training in painting, music, dance, what have you. That happens Monday through Thursdays, 3 o'clock to 5 o'clock. We also do work in the Norristown Area School District. We take our art out on the road, and we also do work in various libraries in Montgomery County. But something that we are especially proud of is we have a very wonderful summer camp that is starting at the end of June and goes until the second week in August.
Oh, and in other words, but the thing goes all year round? A little bit?
We have programs all year round. I mean, really, except for the tail end of August and like the beginning of September, but pretty much 11 months out of the year, we're producing quality work for young people in not just Norristown, but East Norriton, West Norriton. We like to have a reach to other parts of Montgomery County. In the course of a year, we probably work with about 2,000 students.
That's great. You're talking about all these here things, but it takes little green folded stuff. You need a little money, a little lettuce, You got to get some people to help donate. Now, people can donate on behalf of their aunt, their uncle, or someone. And I see like the Valley Forge Casino. I think they're making so much money. In fact, the one in Chester, too. That I was there the other day. That's the first time I went into the casino, and I was with my daughter. We had a sandwich, and then we didn't have time to put any money in. The first time I went in the casino, I didn't spend any money, only because we had to go someplace before the place closed. But they do a lot of business, and they want to do something for the community. So I think $10,000 would be just a little bit of thing from the casino. I mean, they donated Norristown $10,000 for the fireworks, and within 10 minutes. So we make a little contact. I don't know everybody, but who I know.
Sure.
So the old story: if you want to walk on water, you got to know where the rocks are. So we got to find out who the rock is over there, and we'll walk on them, right?
Yes, well, in a gentle way, we'll walk on them. We'll engage them in a very nice conversation about really how far their money can go, and what their money will do. Something that we're very, very proud of, and that we want to work to ensure that we get the proper funding for, is for our summer camp this year. So one of the things that we realized was that because there are a lot of people in Norristown that don't necessarily have.
Do that.
There are a lot of residents in Norristown that want the best for their children.
If everybody gives $10-15,
Exactly.
All,
but they don't have a lot of
hurt
money.
You.
So one of the things that we're asking for is donations to cover the scholarships.
Right.
Because unfortunately we had to raise our prices this year for our summer camp, but we wanted to ensure that residents in the 19401 and 19403 zip codes were able to get the summer camp at last year's price. So
summer camp. Tell me something about the summer camp. Where, who, what?
Miss Stephanie, you're the summer camp director. Tell us all about summer camp.
Out loud again.
I direct the summer camp, so I'm in charge of the camp. But we do art classes, dance classes, music classes, and then a lot of other fun summer camp activities. And it's like a regular school day. So we're there from 9 a.m. to 3 p.m. They get to have breakfast with us. They have lunch. We go on field trips, we go swimming. So it's a really, really great summer for them, and we want to make sure that the families here can afford it.
Yeah, you learn something every day. Every day you learn something. If you go there, you're teaching music, art, dancing, what else in life, later on when you're all by yourself, you want to sing, you want to dance, nobody's watching you. You know me, I did a lot of singing, dancing, I know this guy, his wife sings, but every time she sings, he goes out on the porch. He don't want the neighbor to think he's choking her. But that's, so we don't have anything like that. Going on here. So we want to teach her. But I learned something today. I have my handkerchief, I want like it's here. And I have the what do you call the pen, my red pen.
Yeah, the ink
stain.
stain.
I said, how am I going to get it out? So I asked Michael, he says, get hairspray. So when I go home, I'm going to get hairspray. I'm in bed. So you learn something. I ain't going to charge you, okay? You're not going to charge me.
I will not. I will not.
All right. Now tell me something, a little bit more about that summer camp, Where's it located? In the church, in the school?
So we're in the church. It's at our center, and the kids are there all day long.
All right.
So they
Now, what kind of dancing?
we teach them all types. So we do hip hop and jazz and ballet.
Tap dancing?
No tap. No tap.
Tap dancing out of style anymore or what?
It'll come back in style. But one of the things that we definitely want to do is we want to ensure that our students have a very good art vocabulary. And what I mean by that is that not only are they familiar with many types of art styles, so just using dance as an example, we teach them about ballet, we teach them about jazz, we teach them about hip hop, and then hopefully through the instructional period, they start to develop a curiosity. So then they'll go out on their own and research, and learn about, learn about tap, learn about different forms of Latin American or African dancing. We really want a spirit of curiosity and inquiry to live within our children, whether they pursue the arts as a career or not. We're not necessarily concerned about do they grow up to become a professional artist. If that's what they want to do, then that's fine. But we really want young people to have agency over their lives in whatever they go into, but understanding that having the spirit of an artist and being engaged with the arts helps develop you into a very well-rounded human being and a very civically minded, engaged citizen.
Sometimes we have different organizations like the Eagles, the most, but they're not active as much as they used to be. But we still have some organizations. Now, I belong to an Italian organization. It's certain part of Italy. It's called Campania. It's like county of near Rome. And most of the people, and that's odd. My parents are from Sicily, but I belong to the thing, and I'm a member there. In fact, my daughter Carol was just appointed the president, so I'm going to see maybe they could help. They want to help the community, and also there's a couple other outfits that are political active organizations that they should be able to, In fact, how about the governor? See any money up there? Why? Any walk-along money? They call it throwaway money or go to hell money. They call it something like that. Can't we get some of that?
Well, so we have gotten some government support. We recently received a grant from a
grant?
A fund called the Pennsylvania Council for the Arts. So they gave us some money. So the governor is instrumental behind that, as well as our state rep Matt Bradford, our state senator Dalen Leach. They all have a hand in doing that. Another way that people can help us out is we have a couple of events coming up.
Now, tell me some of the events. I mean, that's what I like about Orga. You're not just sitting down waiting for people to throw money. You're creating different fundraisers to get money, but also entertaining, and you're giving the students an experience in life. I think that's good. So tell me some of your fundraisers.
Yes. Very glad you asked that. So some of the events that we have coming up, so we have an art showcase, so a showcase for all of the visual art that our students have created, and that is going to be happening Thursday, May 18th at our center at 506 Hawes Avenue.
All right, that's church right there near
Correct,
the corner
correct.
All right?
Yeah, we operate out of the basement of the Grace Lutheran Church.
Pretty big there, right?
It's a pretty big space. It's a big,
beautiful
space.
They used to make cellars big. Now they're, sometimes the guy was telling me that the hotels in Philadelphia were so small the mice were hunchbacked. But I don't know how small they were, the small rooms,
Right.
But
so
we're big.
This is a big space. Yeah, we are
right.
very lucky to have a big space, which is great because we have a lot of great students that have produced a lot of great artwork that will be on display. If people choose to come by our space on Thursday, May 18th for our art showcase.
Thursday, May 18th.
Thursday, May 18th.
What time?
What time is it happening?
5 o'clock to 8 o'clock.
5 o'clock
5
to 8
to 8,
o'clock.
that's great.
Plenty of time.
And sometimes people say, well, I don't know, I don't want to come to the north side. We will touch base with the chief of police and see that there will be police patrol in that area. We're doing that now. Same thing with the theater down on DeKalb Street. We're going to make Norristown clean and safe. And we're going to have a place where you want to come to Norristown to enjoy themselves. Right?
Absolutely. Although I will say that we've we've generally never had a problem with safety at our facility.
No,
we've
never.
got great loving neighbors. We've got a great community. So it's a big old love fest. Come on by, experience the love. While you're there, you can make donations directly to our center. So if you've got big money and you can write the checks, you can do that. If you've got a little bit of money, we have a penny drive. So we got a nice little can, at the reception desk. Put in your nickels, your pennies, your dimes, your dollars,
anything that
10s, 20s. They all work. The day after
I did
that,
something online auction too. Tell me about that.
yes. So we have an online auction that's going to be happening towards the end of June, and so we'll have different artwork that our teachers have made. We have different prizes from around the Philadelphia metro area that we'll be
You
auctioning
get door
off.
prizes too?
Correct. Yeah. So there's door prizes. So people
Got
can
all
win-
these restaurants in town.
Yeah, a lot of restaurants, the Melting Pot, the Gem Restaurant, a couple of diners.
Yeah.
The Philadelphia Art Museum has donated passes to some of their exhibits.
That's
The
good.
Adventure Aquarium. I know that I'm forgetting a bunch of them, but if people go to our website, acppa.net, if you check that out towards the end of June, you'll see a tab that says online auction, and you'll be able to donate that way. We have another event that's coming up Friday, May 19th at East Norriton Middle School. That's our spring concert.
What's the date on that?
Friday, May 19th
Friday, May 19th. Where?
at East Norriton Middle School.
Okay. And what time was that? You say
And what time is that event?
7 o'clock.
7.
Yeah.
All right. Mark that down. Try to get there. Okay. I had an opportunity. My friend, when I was a professional boxer, I retired, and I became a referee and traveled different countries, refereeing fights. And this manager promoter, Frank Gelb, after he stopped refereeing or managing fighters, he managed singers. So he had the 3 tenors.
Very
One
nice.
died. Now he's the manager of Andre Pacelli. Okay. So I says, Frank, I says, I'd like to meet him. He says, Hank, when he comes to Philadelphia, I'll have him meet you. So he got 1:02. I took my daughter Carol with me, and we were in the 5th row center at Wells Fargo. And after he did a performance, it was unbelievable, And sitting on back of me, Frank Neal, his son, introduced me to the Frank Giordano, who was the president and top guy for Philadelphia Pops Orchestra. So I asked if he would come on my show. So I got him lined up for a show. Maybe he could be able to help somehow or other.
Yeah, that would be great.
So
That
after
would
the
be great.
show, he took me into the dressing room, and Andre Pacelli was there. He was like sweating and all. I mean, it's not the greatest time to meet, but he shook hands with me, and then I had a little Italian American flag, and I said to him, Andre, he sings all this opera, why don't you sing a song, a nice Sicilian song, which my parents are from Sicily. Hey, gambari, si possono, So he started laughing, So I had an opportunity to meet him. But Frank Giordano says he would come and help in some way. Now, we have the theater, we have there, and I'm going to see what he can do to help, Just keep throwing things. It's like in the Army. You go in there and you say you don't feel good. They give you about 15 medicines. One's got to do it, right? What else? Now, tell me something more about you. What kind of background you got as far as education, singing, experience? What do you do?
So I've been a dance teacher for a long time. I work
Are you
directly.
in shows?
I used to perform. I was a ballroom dancer for
What's
a long
some of the
time.
shows? Sound
I-
of Music?
No, I never did musicals. I was a ballet dancer.
Oh, ballet. That's right. You're
Yeah.
dancing, right?
But I work directly with our children, and I teach the dance classes.
The ballet. Yeah. And what is it? They're on your toes?
Point shoes. We have students on
A
point.
special kind of shoes?
They do, and they have to train very hard and very long for that. It's very difficult.
Kids the parents like their kids to get involved like that?
They love it. They love it. It teaches them discipline. It's very structured.
I don't think anybody ever witnessed in person of somebody dancing like that. That would be great. So we still want to say that they can come and visit. They come to look. They don't necessarily have to join or anything until get there. Then if they like what they see, okay.
Absolutely, absolutely.
Now, get the money out of the pocket. Sometimes they got fish hooks in there and they can't get the money out. See, so
Right.
we want to get money out there.
Yeah, and one of the things that we want to stress is that, like Stephanie was saying, not just dance, but music, theater, visual arts, whatever art you choose to engage in, it teaches you discipline, it teaches deferred gratification, it teaches patience, it teaches teamwork, camaraderie, working around a common vision, having the idea of there's something greater than yourself that you're working towards. It helps form, in the Army, they use a term, unit cohesion, the idea of the individuals coming together for a collective, purpose, and that's why we really care about this organization. We care about the young people that we work with. That's why we're committed to providing a lot of different options for young people to have a great arts education so that they can thrive as they move out
Right
into
now,
the world.
not only that, now let's talk about scholarships. You help with scholarships. Tell me something about that.
Yes. Yes. So, as I was mentioning earlier, we like to ensure that the costs of our programs are very, very, very affordable for the residents of Norristown. People are working harder and harder for less and less money, so we want to make sure that their dollars go as far as possible. So one of the things that we're looking to do is to provide scholarships for Norristown students. So we're looking to raise about $4,000 by the beginning of July to ensure that the residents of Norristown that are coming to our summer camp are able to, get the full benefits of services.
How about the county? You touch base with them?
We've been in.
I saw that you made you have some talented people around you.
This is true. We have a very talented
Not only are you
team.
you're talented, but you got one of the most talented guys that you don't get the credit that he deserves. I call him John Doyle, a man of all reasons.
Yes.
And he has so much talent, and he's always there helping. I don't know how he does it. I know I bob and weave a lot, but he's always helping somebody, always doing something creative. And when he told me that I was going to interview you today, I was so happy that I'm able to help. And anything people that I know, I don't know everybody, but who I know. And, and sometimes I know how to twist an arm. You don't hurt them, you just like this, and then their hand opens up and the money gets in.
Absolutely.
No, I'm just kidding, no. But, hello, Governor, yeah. How about, we got some things going on down here in Norristown, we could use a little help. Yeah, all right. Who do we talk to? Yeah, okay. Yeah, we need a little money.
We need a little bit of money.
If you got anybody up there that has any talent that wants to come down here and help, no problem. Okay? Thank you. All right. I want to get a little tip. Maybe we learn. I was the founder of the Columbus Monument in Norristown, and when we were building it, we put things out. But there was a guy that was charge of planning in Norristown. He says, Hank, you can get money from the Columbus Monument. One is entertainment. You can have entertainment, some music or singing at night, with the lights, with the fountains and all. And educate, and then what's the other one? Education and entertainment. Entertainment and education. So there's two different places you get funds.
Right.
So you're hitting for the arts up there.
Yes.
But hit for something for education too.
True.
You're educating
Yes.
people.
Absolutely.
You hit them?
We do. Yeah, we have a great relationship with a lot of, very solid philanthropic foundations. So that I'm trying to think of some of the foundations in this area that fund us: the Gennardi Foundation, the Dowdy Foundation. Yeah, because we definitely understand that arts and education really work hand in hand. And I can't speak for Stephanie, but for myself, I view myself as, as an educator first and foremost. So whether I use the arts, whether I use literacy, whether I use, civic engagement, political activism, what have you. Yeah, we're helping mold young minds. We have so many geniuses here in Norristown, and it's our responsibility as elders and adults to cultivate those geniuses.
7-Eleven and Wawa, they have special little funds too. I know a lot of police departments don't know that they have funds for protection, because they get robbed a lot, so they want to help the police department. So, touch base with them, find out if they have anything they're in the community and they want to help the community, you never know.
Right. And one of the things that we truly feel is that when you get to kids when they're a very young age and you give them an avenue to positively channel their energy, then they're less susceptible to the to the temptations and the distractions of the street life. I mean, anyone who's really engaging in illicit activities, they're really begging to be noticed by society, and that by no means excuses what they do. I mean, I'm not a believer in making excuses for people that engage in criminal behavior, but I think that it's easier, it costs less money, and it's more effective to work with them when they're young, mold them when they're young, than to try to reform them when they're old.
Senior suites. Okay, I got my wife passed away last October. We were married for 60 years, and she used to sing in show business. So show business has a lot to. She sang with the band when I first married her. And then after I married her, I told her, no more, any entertaining, you'd entertain home. She on the stage, but she could sing good, So Christmas and a couple of holidays, we go over there, and we call it Dolores' Chorus, and we sing to friends. But I would suggest, these nursing homes they're all right. They're pretty healthy. And I think over there, maybe a couple of students, a little dance or something, set something up, and they'll make some kind of donation, and they don't get hurt. They'll help you. I think that senior suites.
Okay. Just
start there and see what happens. There's a lot of them.
Sounds good. So that's actually I'm glad you mentioned that, because Stephanie is quite the expert at having our young students go out on the road and perform.
Yeah,
they've done some performing at the Franklin Institute recently. They performed, was it at the King of Prussia Mall?
Plymouth Meeting.
Well, if you want to make a contact, let me know. If you're going to do a little show over there, I'd like to go out. Maybe I'll sing "Hey, Gombody."
Well, I mean, if you want to perform at our concert on May 19th, we might make a special a special honorary slot for you.
You got to take care of your health. And this one guy called the doctor, says, "Doctor, every time I drink coffee, I got a sharp pain in the eye. What shall I do? Take the spoon out next time." So, there's a lot of things that we can... Right, Joe? Right, you don't like it? All right, so what are we going to do? All right. So the guy says, and the other guy says, you go to the doctor's yet? Did he treat you? No, he charged me $10. Oh, my God. It's Social Security jokes. But let me tell you, we want to be happy. You want to go see shows that... not only you want to see something, but you're helping somebody. You're helping a student that you have another thing here. What's his name? Award from Hankin Jones. What's that about? And we only got 30 seconds.
All right, so I'll be very quick. So Councilman Hakeem Jones has been very supportive for us for many, many years. So he will be receiving our Luminary Award. So we're basically doing a special recognition and honoring of Norristown Councilman Hakeem Jones at our performance on May 19th at East Norriton Middle School.
Okay. What do you have to say? What do you want? 30 seconds. Come on.
Please come to our kids show on May 19th.
That's what I want to hear. Okay. All right, ladies and gentlemen, thank you so much for allowing us to come in here. And I would, if they have any kind of show that I can get up there and just sing a little song, I know Egon Body. I know when I was just a little boy, I asked my mama, what will I be? I know that song, and then that's a sing-along song, And then I got another talented guy by the name of Joe Bookwright. He sings baritone, you know. So thank you so much for allowing us to come into your home, and please help us out. And that number is 610-277-2270. Just call and find out more how you can help, or if you have a child, you want them to learn something about art, singing, music, painting, whatever, okay? And if you want to learn how to box, come and see me, baby. Okay, now, thank you so much, Michael.
Thank you for having me.
And,
Appreciate it.
What's your name? I forgot.
Stephanie.
Stephanie, thank you so much. And I hope, I can see what, you got good people here, and just a matter of time to put it together.
Yes, sir.
And I'll help you. You want to come back on this show? Anytime something new. If you got a couple talented kids that want to come on and show, sing, dance, I got it. Okay. So until we meet again, keep bobbing and weaving, stick and move, hands high. Don't let. And what as Joe says, what do they?
Your trunks off the canvas.
Keep your trunks off the canvas. Okay, thank you so much. All right.
Thank you.
All
Thank
right,
you so
and here,
much.
let's go here. And here's to your health. God bless America, and God bless your program and project. Thank you so much.